Hi, my name is David Van Rixel. My fiance is Kellie Philipchuk, and we are getting married on May 28th,
2011. Our first dance song is In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel, and we chose this song because when David and I first started dating,
I found out one of her favorite movies was the movie Say Anything, where the guy holds a stereo above his head and plays In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel.
David asked me to come outside, and I came outside and he had a boombox over his head.
She said, "What's going on?" And I asked her if she wanted to be my girlfriend.
David and I first met
At the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, where I directed a show called Vagina Monologues, and this is a show presenting women's rights and the struggles that they go through and the celebrations that they are a part of as a woman. And I decided to direct this and was offered the position, and ultimately I offered to the cast if anyone needs extra help that they can let me know and I can help work with them on their story. And Kellie took me up on this offer. I took that as she was interested in me, not that she genuinely just needed help. After we went through her monologue a couple times, we then just started to chat.
It was supposed to only be about 20 minutes, and it ended up being nearly an hour because we kept talking about our lives and interests that we had, and so we just had a good conversation and talk. My first impression of David was that he had really nice white teeth and a nice smile. Then, as I got to know him further on in the meeting, I thought he was funny and kind of quirky.
My first impression of Kellie was, wow, this girl is absolutely beautiful. In a room of 23 or 24 other women, she's the one that I couldn't take my eyes off of. Her curly hair, I absolutely loved her dimples, her beautiful smile. I just couldn't stop looking at her. After hanging out a couple times with Kellie, I decided to bid on her for her sorority's auction, which was called Turtle Takeout. And of course I did the max bid to make sure no other guy could take her.
So we went out for a night of dancing and drinks. We started to be interested in each other a little more, so then he took me out on an official date, which was a baseball-themed date. We went to the batting cages, which he forgot to tell me to wear tennis shoes, and I showed up wearing high heels.
To continue our baseball dates, we went to Miller Park, and she had seen Miller Park for the first time, and we had dinner at Front Row Fridays.
Our first kiss happened at Turtle Takeout. It was at the end of the night.
It might have been even the last song. I decided to get a kiss, and it was received.
It was just very nice and a great way to end the night.
Love, I get so lost sometimes. Us and this emptiness fills my heart when I want to run away. I drive off in my car, but whichever way I go, I come back to the place you are. All my instincts, they return. The grand facade so soon will burn. Without a noise, without my pride, I reach out from the inside. In your eyes, the light, the heat, I am complete. Resolution of all the fruitless souls. I wanna be that complete. I wanna touch the light, the heat I see in your eyes.
I came back from a trip with my sister in Washington, D.C.
And it was amazing how much I missed her over that week that she was gone. And when she came back, I felt that I had to tell her how much I missed her.
He told me that he loved me.
And she said, "I love you back." Right before I met Kellie, I had been praying to God for him to put someone in my life as a distraction. But little did I know, he had a much greater plan, and that was to put Kellie in my life. And she wasn't only a distraction, but ultimately the person I fell in love with and the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with. Kellie and I are a great couple because
we are both very real and passionate people. We communicate really well with each other.
we are best of friends, and I feel that together we make a really great team. What I love most about Kellie is her easygoing spirit. She's very good at pushing me to be my best.
He makes me laugh all the time. He doesn't care what anyone else thinks, and he'll crack a joke at any expense.
Every time I look into her eyes, I absolutely fall in love all over again.
He is my absolute best friend.
I don't like to see so much pain, so much wasted, and this moment keeps slipping away. I get so tired working so hard for our survival. I look to the time to keep me awake and alive, and all my instincts, they return, and the grand facade so soon will burn. Without a noise, without my pride, I reach out from the inside. The light, the heat, I am complete. The resolution of all the fruitless searches. Oh, I wanna be there. I wanna touch the light, the heat I see in your eyes.
I decided to go and design a ring, and at the same time I purchased tickets to Disney World. We were in front of Cinderella's castle. I
Got down on one knee, and surprisingly, the man of many words had one thing to say, and it was,
to ask my princess if she would be willing to marry her prince. And of course, she said yes, and I was absolutely the happiest man in the world.
David, I want to thank you for being my best friend and my support. I love you very much, and I can't believe we're standing here today in front of all our family and friends, and I can't tell you how happy I am being with you right now and officially being your wife. I can't wait for us to buy our dog, have babies together in the future, and accomplishing all our big dreams that we have for each other.
As we dance here in front of our family and friends, I am amazed at how lucky I am to have you in my life. Thank you to your parents and to my parents and all of our family and friends who have supported us and been a part of our lives. Little did I know that the prayer I made for a distraction to be in my life will ultimately lead to the best gift I could ever ask for. I look forward to living in our house, getting a dog, starting a family of our own, and growing old together. I just know that we're going to be able to take on the world and do anything we decide to do with your support and the support that I want to provide for you. I will love you until the end of time.
David, I love you.
Accepting all I've done and said, I want to stand and stay again till there's nothing